Good morning, Lufkin Central and Online Worship Community. Jason Hollinger, the campus and community minister here, and today my message for our LC family and our LC extended family is a message of change, a message of well, maybe not so much change, but a continued journey. Keep us in your prayers, the Hollinger household. Today, well, we now have two teenagers. Two teenagers. Our son Aaron turns 13 today. Man, mind explosion, right? Just how time flies by in the midst of all these things that happen in life. And as I was thinking about that and thinking about one, obviously, uh, as Giles Wooten likes to say, a verse I use all the time in my sermons is Romans 12, verse 2. And well, actually, I used it in Bible class yesterday morning, but do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to attest and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. See, we serve a God of constant change. We serve a God of constant that provides constant transformation for us, and this is a part of life as we go from these different phases in our life as we go on this journey. There are going to be uh, some moments along the way that empower us. There are going to be moments along the way that challenge us. There are going to be moments along the way that remind us why we do what we're doing, and there are going to be frustrating moments. There are going to be those moments that, as we seek to help people, and those roadblocks that are put there. Just last night, my daughter and I made a run to Walmart to get some things, and took my truck. That usually I have the big tub in the back of the truck that's got all the snacks, everything that I take with me. Well, I had taken them out, put them in my office, was kind of putting a bunch of getting a bunch of different bags put together to go give out, and I hadn't put them in my truck. What happens? Past two or three guys out there in front of Walmart, and I don't have anything. There's those frustrating moments. And one of the things that I think about in the midst of those moments is, as frustrating it is those are not the only moments that God is going to place me in. And if you've had similar experiences, that's not the only moment God has prepared for you. And so it's, what do we learn from this one moment, and how to, as we continue this journey, as we go through these different moments in life, what are we doing to learn from them, to grow from them, and to be better prepared for those next moments? I, I don't know what life is like to be prepared for having two teenagers. I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, and going to continue this journey. And listen, we've got two more kids. We got four kids. I mean, and so get my practice in now, right? And this is this is why our our life, our Christian life, our Christian walk, the kingdom work that we do, this is why it all intertwines so much, and is so just relatable and comparable. It You can make so many connections between it because it's life, and because when it's who we are, and because when it's what we do, it's life. And as we think about this, as we walk this life out, yes, there are going to be moments that we say, I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know. I don't know how I feel unprepared for this. I'm not exactly sure how to do this. God, why would you lead me into this moment? You've seen my track record of being unprepared. You've seen how in the past I haven't lived up to the challenge. And yet God continues to place us in those moments. God continues to lead us into that season. God continues to lead us into those challenges. And so when I think about the change we're going through in our family, the challenges we're going through in our family, the changes and the challenges we go through in this life, that's why I think oftentimes of Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And in this occasion, this is where for me it speaks to this moment because it's how do we respond to this? Do we conform to the way the world responds to it? We just throw our hands up, walk away, say nope, can't do this, need somebody else? Or do we have this response of, well, what's in it for me? Is it going to help me out? Is it going to improve me? And if it doesn't benefit me, then you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to, you know, because it's all about improving me. See, that's worldly thinking. When we when we live transformed lives, our me turns to we, and it's about family, this faith family that God has given us. It's about what God places us in and how God calls us out into the midst of those in the mid those moments, those challenges. And God can use any one of us. What He needs is the we to lean into His power. So that's my challenge for you today. How are you going to let God use you to do something amazing? How are you going to let God use you to do something just where it leaves you in that moment of going, how is this even possible? How, how am I even doing this? And we got to know. We got to know in those moments. It's a total God thing. So I'm going to head out. That's your challenge for today. And I'm really going to head out, especially now, because I left my cup of coffee in there. What can you do, right? Well, what you can do is you can have a cup or two or three or four or five and go on your day knowing, knowing that God has something big in store for you. I can't wait to hear and see how it goes. Y'all have a great day. God bless.